Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. With me today is Bethany Davis, the Office of Career Services. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me.
And we're here to talk about an opportunity for students to get their hands on some affordable items, professional clothing items, and when I say affordable, we mean free, and something that will help them in their professional pursuits, the Career Closet. So if you start off, just give us an idea, what is the Career Closet and what's it all about?
So the Career Closet was created for students to be able to have professional clothing for internship interviews, job interviews, and even things like presentations and classes. We noticed that there was a need where a lot of students were saying, oh, I don't have nice clothes to wear to these things. I don't have a suit, I don't have a tie. And so we take donations from alumni, faculty, just community members who want to offer things to us. And we offer them to students completely free of charge. They just have to bring their student ID and they get 3 free items.
3 free items. And when we talk about these items, someone may think it's free, so there's not a lot to choose from. But that's not the case here at the Career Closet. There is a lot of items and a wide variety of items for students to choose from, right?
Absolutely. This blazer I have on today is actually from last semester's Career Closet. We have people in the community who give us name brands. We go through and make sure there's no rips, tears, stains, anything like that. So it's pretty high quality and it's absolutely free for our students and no one will ever know that.
And you don't know it's free, and not to mention you said name brand items and the variety of types of items, because a lot of this is professional wear, so a lot of people think, oh, it's just, suits or shirts, but there's accessories and things like that in there as well, right? Because there's sometimes we may find a couple of nice accessories to go with these professional items in there, right? So.
Yes, sir. So we have everything from ties to necklaces. We have a few purses, shoes, things like that. And you've got lots of options. For the guys, we've got all the different colored pants, all the different jackets. We have dresses for ladies. We have pantsuits for ladies. We have skirts for ladies. So you can pretty much find anything that fits your personal style, but still fits within the professional realm.
Well, and explain a little bit, because it may seem pretty obvious, but why is it important for a college student to have this professional attire?
Well, so one of the things is that when you're in college, you're starting to network, you're starting to build those relationships that are going to get you a job once you graduate. And you want to make sure that you're putting your best foot forward in those areas, and you want to make sure that you're making a good impression. And the best way to do that at our career fairs, at any interviews you may go to, any conferences, anything like that, is to have a good professional wardrobe that has professionals in the field taking you seriously and you kind of last in their memory, so that when you go to interview for jobs after graduation, people have already heard good things about you and you've already made a good impression.
And that's one of those things that a lot of students may not realize, because I'm a college kid, no one expects a lot of me, but when you go to a career fair and something like that, looking professional is something that's going to make that difference, right?
Absolutely. That's what makes employers kind of take notice of you and realize that you're taking your career seriously, even just as a college student who still has some preparation to do.
And when you go to the Career Closet, kind of talk us through the process and what goes through and what can students do when they get there, like when it comes to picking, choosing, going through the items.
So we have a very simple check-in process. You'll just give us your student ID number, show us your student ID, we'll check you in, and then you just come into the Career Closet just like it's a boutique or a store downtown. You get to pick a few items that you want to try on. You can show them to your friends, send them pictures. We have a dressing room where you can put it on, make sure it fits nicely. And you can walk around anywhere in there and decide, put a specific outfit together, or if you want to pick maybe a few staple items and then build outfits from those. And then you come to the checkout and we just make sure that you've got 3 items. We take the hangers off it for you, bag it just like you would at a store, and then you're good to go.
And a student may be thinking, I've been to the Career Closet before, so does that keep me from being able to go to the Career Closet again? Is that, or can they go to the Career Closet? I'm talking about like each semester. Is there a limitation on the number of times they can go to the Career Closet?
There is not. So each time we hold the event, we don't keep track of if you came in the fall and now you're coming again in the spring. It's 3 free items for every event that we host. And that way, by the time you've graduated, if you've been to 3 or 4 of them, you've got a pretty substantial professional wear to.
And in that regard, you talk about picking up these items and being a part of this and getting suits, dresses, things of that sort. But it's an opportunity in addition for internships, for jobs, just to have these clothes, because you don't know, some students don't even know what their future may hold, right? So it may be something beneficial to them to just pick up some of these items, right?
Yeah, you never know. You could run into an employer, at any point, and you never know when an opportunity is going to come across. And if it happens and you've got 30 minutes to an hour to grab something to change into and go meet that employer, you want to have something in your dorm room or in your apartment that you can go and you can feel confident in, and you can feel like you're being professional when you go meet with them.
So this is your first time going to a Career Closet. Probably pick up a couple of staples just to make sure you got them, maybe for guys, coat, shirt, something like that. But for anybody who wants to take advantage of this, give us time, location, all that sort of stuff so they can be prepared for it.
So it's going to be March 18th in Bibb Graves 329, so that's on the 3rd floor. And it's going to be from 10 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So at any point in there, come on your lunch break, come between classes. It's right after spring break. So once you get back from spring break and you've spent a little bit recovering, you can come in on that Wednesday and get some professional clothes.
And so an opportunity to take advantage of those professional clothes. And not to mention, we had brought this up, but you take donations from the public. You haven't needed to do so because you have a lot now. But if there's anyone out there who ever wants to drop something off, they can donate and bring it to the Office of Career Services. And where is that located?
That's in 124 Eldridge Hall.
All right, so if anyone out there has some gently used professional items, they want to drop them off, they can take them over there and help fill the Career Closet. Bethany, thanks for joining me here today, and good luck getting some students some professional clothing. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.